Welcome to day 9 of our 21-day prayer challenge. Today we're talking about the prayer of Elijah and his very simple prayer, answer me. And if you'll notice on the board, I put answer me with a miracle. Why? Because he needed a miracle. Maybe you need a miracle. He needed a miracle. He had to uphold the integrity of God for the sake of an entire nation. Maybe you need a miracle. Maybe you need a miracle in your marriage, a miracle with your kids, a miracle in your health, a miracle with your finances, a miracle in your ministry. Well, that's what Elijah needed. He's got this set up. Okay, King Ahab and Jezebel have been leading Israel into idolatry, worshiping false gods, primarily the false god Baal. And so Elijah gets everybody in the nation together in this valley, and he has a power duel between himself, Elijah, and 950 false prophets. So it doesn't look fair. It looks like he's going to get destroyed. Their god is Baal, and the challenge is this. There's going to be a sacrifice here. They're going to put an oxen on an altar, and whichever god can answer with fire is the true God. Well, the primary god of these false prophets is Baal, the god of lightning, the god of rain. The god, they're worshiping him because of the crops. The god of lightning, it should be no big deal for him to send fire from heaven to consume the sacrifice. Versus Yahweh, the God of the shepherds and Moses. What good would he do? They were going to have a dry sacrifice. Elijah, when he gets a chance, he soaks his sacrifice 12 times, 12 barrels of water essentially, so it's dripping wet. They pray all day. All day. They're crying out to Baal. They're worshiping Baal. He's an evil, false prophet, a demonic entity. They're cutting themselves to please him. Ridiculous. Nothing happens all day. And then Elijah walks up and prays this prayer, 1 Kings 18, verse 36. The time of the sacrifice, Elijah stepped forward and prayed, O Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant, and I've done all these things at your command. Answer me, O Lord, answer me. So these people will know that you, O Lord Yahweh, are God, and that you're turning their hearts back again. Very short prayer. Answer me. What's God do? Verse 37. Then the fire of the Lord fell. He prayed, answer me. The fire fell. It burned up all the sacrifice and the altar. The people cried out and got on their face. The Lord Yahweh, He is God. The Lord Yahweh, He is God. God gave him a miracle. I don't know where you need a miracle. I wrote all these prayers in a book years ago, and I've had people send me emails of how they prayed prayers, especially this one, when they needed a miracle, and how God answered their request. Maybe God's wanting to do a miracle for you, a miracle for your ministry, a miracle in your family. Let me encourage you. Pray the prayer of Elijah. If your motives are right and you want to use it for God's glory and God's name and God's kingdom, ask. Say, God, give me a miracle. Answer me. Well, I'm Dave Early. If you like this type of Bible teaching, you can follow us on Facebook or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay with us every day as we have a 21-day prayer challenge.